Hey guys, we're doing a quick check-in for all signs. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna start with water signs, air signs, fire signs, and then earth signs. It's gonna be time-stamped down in the comments or in the description box. And you know, I don't like long introductions. It's going to be a quick spread. It's going to be where you're at, where your person's at, where the connection's at. So let's get started with Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, let's see where you're at. So Scorpio, you're in a place where there's no real movement from your part. It's regarding a marriage or a committed relationship, committed connection here. There may be an offer coming in from somebody that thought things through very thoroughly, and yeah, this is where you're at. You're in a place where you're not moving. You're not doing anything. You're not acting towards this at all. Your person, though, has... I think your person wants to... I think there was some heartache in the past between you two, and I think your person wants to not necessarily, you know, offer you a brand new beginning, but instead offering you a chance and this openness to talk about what happened in between you guys, which I think is good before any new beginning can happen. You know, they kind of want to clarify what the hell happened in between us and why did we get to this place of heartbreak when there's clearly love in here, you know. For the connection seems to be heading in a very good space. You've got the Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So it's looking like both of you are willing to walk away from whatever it was in the past that wasn't working out for you guys. And it's looking like you're heading straight to a happy home, happy family kind of life. And it seems like you're willing to learn from all of that experience and move on from it, which is awesome. So let's get an advice for you. Let's get an advice for Scorpios. And you get your own... No, that's not you, that's Capricorn. You get the Devil here. This talks about there's something in there that needs to be left behind. Either something was unhealthy in between you guys, and that needs to stop, whatever it is. You know, sometimes people fight about something and it's the same thing over and over again, and one of you or both of you need to look at that and start, you know, acknowledging that and just putting it behind. Just release it. It may be an obsession, it may be an addiction, it may be whatever it is. It's something that's very harmful to this connection. And it does seem like it burned you both. This connection in general, it does seem like it put a lot of burden on this connection, but the advice is just drop that. And I don't know what it is. You may know what it is. I don't know if it's from your part or your partner, but I think it's good that your partner has this openness to talk about things and resolve that, because I think it's surrounding that kind of devil energy that they want to talk about. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Pisces. So Pisces, you are trying to work on this kind of happy family, stable marriage kind of thing. You're manifesting that, actually. You are thinking about that night and day, trying to make it work, trying to make it happen. And to you, it seems like it's working, or it's going to bring you that. Whatever it is you're doing here, it seems like you are working and you're focusing only on that. For your partner, your partner is not in the best place that they could be in. They feel like they lost faith in this for some reason. They may not show it though. I'm not sure if they're listening to their intuition when it comes to this relationship. I think they are listening to everything but their intuition. The, outside friends, family talking and giving their opinions. And I think they're listening a lot to that and seeing a lot of deception and a lot of disappointment in whatever this connection is to them, because they're listening too much to outside instead of the inside. For the connection, oh wow, you got 3 8s. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. So it looks like one of you is leaving this behind and they're working towards So somebody's putting this behind and they're heading towards building this financial stability for themselves, and it's looking like they're doing it fast. They may communicate about this to you or you to them. It doesn't have to be them that with their energy that they're currently in. I don't see them moving really fast towards anything, but they might be putting this behind for now with the way they're thinking. It's energetically out there, like, if this person is lying to me or doing this to me or whatever, they may in their head somewhere just put it all behind. And there's fast movement towards something, and it's usually with this card it represents towards love, but I don't see this here. I see more like somebody is very focused on what they're doing right now, on their current situation, their current job, stability, family life, whatever it is, and they're working hard on it, and they're moving fast in that direction of building the solid life for themselves. I don't know if it's you or your partner, you know better. So let's get an advice for you. Pisces advice. So in order for this to work out, there's something that needs to be left behind. So this is your advice. This is for you talking right now. In order for you to get what you want out of this person, out of this connection, there's something that needs to be put behind you. And you know what it is. You may know what it is. If not, just look at it, at your life, at whatever it is that you need to put behind. Once that's done, an offer can be made, a solid offer to your partner or your partner to you. It may be your partner that needs to put something behind. That's why they may be in this state of everything going on for them. Because your thoughts are pretty clear. You know, so I think that's where the energies are for you, Pisces, currently. We are moving on to Cancer. Let's see for Cancer. All right, Cancer. So Cancer, I see you wanting to make an offer to somebody for some sort of partnership, either a relationship or a business partnership. It could be a very creative kind of thing, so it may be a business partnership, but not necessarily. But there's something that's keeping you stuck. There's something that's keeping you trapped into possibly another commitment. And you do have this at the back of your mind somewhere that you want to offer this to someone, but you can't right now. You feel trapped. You feel like, I want this, I really want this, but I can't. Your partner your partner wants this with you. Your partner, there may be some ego at stake. Both of you may have a little bit of an ego fight. There's something here, but it's not looking bad. They're seeing this as, you know, we're equal partners here, and they're seeing this as a potential future commitment, solid commitment, marriage possibly. It's looking very good for them. They're seeing you as their equal. For the connection, the same thing. There's some things in here that somebody's not putting behind, and I think it's you. Based on, because you do want this commitment with someone. You do want a brand new beginning with someone, but you can't offer it. You're in a place where you're unable. And I think what's keeping you behind is that you didn't quite put behind you some heartaches, some fights you may have had with your partner. But this is here, it's showing us that you do want that. You do want to take this chance with them, but you can't until all of this is resolved. You know, so let's see if we have any advice for you, Cancer. Cancer advice. You're showing up here and your advice. I think you want some sort of fairness in this, some sort of, you may have felt in the past that things weren't really equal, but now your person is seeing you like this. So I think either that really happened, or maybe it was just you, but you have this attitude like, yeah, okay, I'll listen to your offer, but I'm not putting in any more work until, you know, you give a little. So it's looking like you really, really want this, but not until you feel like it's an equal give and take. So I think that's what's holding you back here. Okay. Cancer. That's it for you. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you are currently manifesting a brand new beginning, and it might be in work. You are thinking of that, at least. You know, you're starting something, you're in a place where you're willing to learn some new things. You seem to have it all together for your worker life, at least, for your stability. Nothing yet showing up on love here, but you know, these are very good cards for manifesting in terms of your financial stability. Your person wants this happy life with you, and they are ready to come in and offer it, and they're coming in pretty fast from what it's showing here. But they have made up their mind if there was an issue of them not being too decisive about this, and they're coming to get you. For your relationship, there's going to be some fast communication coming in, back and forth. It looks like you, or both of you, but I think given that you're really focused on work here, I think it's you here that's kind of holding on to what they have. They're kind of protective of what they have. Not necessarily protective, but you're not in a place where you necessarily want to share and build together with someone. It's more like you're doing something on the side for yourself, and you want that to grow, and you want that to expand, and you are pretty protective of that. It's like your little kid in there, you know, growing up. There's some issue here, though, about some sort of addictions or, you know, toxic kind of things that need to be put away. I don't know if it's you or your person. You may see that in your person, actually, you know, that they might need to work on something before you can come in with this kind of communication. So you may be in this little break, taking a little time off to figure out things for yourself, and then waiting on them to work on something that, you know, you think it's toxic, or you think it's bringing you both down a little. Let's pull some advice for you, Aquarius. And you get the Hermit. You know, that talks about you going within and figuring things out, but I think once this hits your communication here that's coming in very fast, I think you need to take some time off for yourself. and then reflect on that and see if you can make things work, or try to make things work, or even if you want to make things work at this point. I think that's the advice for you. Take a step back and reflect on things. And I think it's in regards to that communication card. All right. That's what's happening for you. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. So, your current situation. You are at a place where you're healing from something. You are you're kind of resting, you're taking a step back, but you're in a place where you're not really active, you're not doing anything, but you are healing yourself. And then once that's done, you know that you need to address this issue of possibly resolving a connection here that you feel a lot of love for, that you want to give love to, and you're ready to do that, but not before you heal, and you're aware that you need to work on some stuff and heal something before you can commit to anything. Your partner feels burdened by whatever happened in between you, but they're still offering love to you. They still love you a lot. And it's looking like they're willing to give you that balanced relationship that you may be looking for. Yeah, that's your partner. The connection. The connection seems to have a lot of potential for working out. Yeah, there's a lot of commitment in these cards, and there's a lot of passion, and there's someone, maybe your partner is more confident in this than you at this point. But someone's willing to come in and with an offer for this partnership to work, and I think it will work. But I think your partner is getting ready to come towards you and make this work. Putting this together and getting you out of that Four of Swords energy where you're not necessarily in a bad place per se, although it could be, because when you're healing and when things are changing, it's not that pleasant. But they're getting ready to come and get you out of that state. So let's pull some advice for you, Gemini. So yeah, you might be dealing with fire sign here, most definitely. They are coming towards you. But you're still a little bit resistant. You're still in that place of, I don't want to look at things any other way that I'm currently looking at them. And they're finding you. They're pretty much finding you in the same place that they left you. Because you've probably worked on things for a while now, but it seems like you haven't made much progress. Or you thought you had, but I don't think that you have. So they're finding you in this place of pretty much no movement. They do want to take action towards you, and I think they will soon, fast, action. So, you know, you might want to start working on things faster, Gemini, if you want things to happen with them, of course. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. Get a new desk, I swear to God. These are so slippery on this one. Huh. Okay. So Libra, for you, it seems like you're heading straight towards a very, very stable kind of life once this brand new offer is being made. And I think you want to make it. But we shall see as we go on. But you are definitely putting some struggles of some sort behind you. And heading straight towards this happy family life. Your partner is ready to fight for this connection. And they are aware that they need to put something behind, and they are doing it. Once they do that, they're ready to fight for this and come up to the surface very, very victorious. Your connection is ready for a very, very solid new beginning. You're getting pretty much exactly what you wanted here. There's passion, there's love, there's everything you want, and the only problem is that it's coming from a Knight of Pentacles, which I say problem because it's the slowest moving kind of offer that you can possibly think of. It's really slow. It's there. It's happening. Your partner sees it. Your partner wants it. Your partner's gonna get it by coming towards you on their golden horse here. But they're coming slow. They're taking their time. But it's there. It's in the making. Okay, so let's grab some advice for you, Libras. Yeah, so you get Ace of Wands, new beginning, with a Taurus, possibly, again, an earth sign, very slow, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's looking like things are turning your way. You've got very, very solid new beginnings here and solid offers. And there may be some traveling involved. There may be some moving involved. But just the only thing you should be aware of is that don't expect it tomorrow, because it's if it's in the work for like 3 months here, it's probably going to be tomorrow, because how slow can an earth sign be? You know, but they can be very slow, very methodical. So it's coming, it's in the making. We don't know when. It's up to the earth sign. I don't know why. I mean, bulls, if you look at bulls in general in documentaries, or if you have bulls to look at, they don't seem, they do seem to take their time when they're eating or, enjoying nature or whatever the hell it is that a bull is doing. But when they run, it doesn't seem like it's, did you see a bull run? It doesn't seem like it's that slow. I guess it is. I gotta go chase a bull and see how fast they run. Where are we at? So we've done Libra, Aries. We're doing Aries now. Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, these are fast signs, fire signs. Fast, fast, fast. Aries, for you, you might be going through a period of time where you're trying to figure some things out. You're trying to figure out if your partner has deceived you. You're trying to look for the truth in some manner here. It's looking like you're working through that kind of thing right now. You're in that place where you're looking for it's kind of like that thing where, you know, your person's phone rings and you're really, really curious who that is, and you may even go and look into their phone and things like that. Please don't do that. But, you know, it's kind of looking like that. Like you're very suspicious of any activity that your partner has. But once you work through that, I feel like, you know, it's kind of shown to you that you don't have anything to worry about. This partnership is actually going pretty okay. You don't need to partake in those kind of actions and look through your partner's phone and things like that. You know, it's looking like you're kind of in that place now. Your partner is onto you that you're doing that. You may be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign here, especially Leo. But I see that your partner is pretty much in control, and they kind of know. They're pretty onto you where you're at this stage, and it feels like this is a very, very secure person that doesn't really need to go behind you to do things, to cheat, to lie, to like things like that. But they do know you suspect them of that. They're aware of that. For the connection, I think this person cut you off. Maybe because of that kind of behavior. You know, jealousy, possessiveness. This is showing up in your part mostly. So I think you may have suspected them of something for a little too long. Like over and over and over and over again until they were like, you know what, fuck this, enough. So I think that they may have cut you off and it put you into a very bad place. It may have brought you down completely from your high horse. Alright, so let's take some advice for you. So it looks like there's actually a brand new beginning here coming up with a person from the past. So your person may have cut you off. It's like they put you in your corner, you know, like you get a time off for now. But they're coming back with a very solid new beginning for you. So they might have kind of punished you for being a little too much. But they're coming back. So this is what I have for you, Aries. Behave. Stop looking through people's phones. You know how it goes. It could be your partner. Energies can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. Leo. Leo. I would say my favorite sign, but it's really not. I don't have a favorite sign. I would say though, Leo, you know, you're the best because I'm the best, but it's not quite the case. Plus, I don't have a favorite sign. All of them have good, the bad, and the ugly. All of them. Some of them more than the others, true, but let's not discriminate here. So Leo, as I was saying, the best sign. I'm messing with you. It's not. It's really, really not. I don't know if there is such thing as a best sign. But let's see what's happening with Leos. All right. Leos are tired. For sure, I'm tired. I don't know about Leos in general, but I had to wake up really, really early in the morning. Had to go take an exam in a school that was very, 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 very cold. Half of the exam, I went through it like I don't even care what happens anymore. I'm just gonna click, click, click just to get out of here. I passed it. I don't know how I passed it though, I swear to God. Half of the exam, my brain was freezing. Okay, Leo. In the current... Okay, so Leo. There's something that's playing some mind games. I think you're doing this to yourself. You're kind of in the space where you're playing a little bit of a mind game on yourself, actually. Or something is kind of tricking you. You feel a little, you know, you're trying to figure out the answers to some problems, but you keep going in circles. And I think it's related to an earth sign here. And I think it's somebody that you may have seen in the past as your perfect partner, or you currently see them like that. Your partner, your partner is much more messed up than you are. Your partner is feeling trapped by some situation. Your partner has or had many choices, or I think that's what they thought. But they're ready to put everything behind and start brand new with something. It may be with you, it may not be with you. It's not really clarified in there, but it may show up here. The connection, I feel like it kind of burdened the both of you. But you still, both of you still have a lot of love for each other. And somebody here, it's either you or your partner, put the other person in a state of competition. There may have been other people involved or other situations where sometimes, you know, you feel like you're competing with somebody, with the person you love, job or family, or it doesn't necessarily have to be another person. Could be, but it doesn't have to be. So let's you know what, I want to clarify this Ace of Wands for you, for your person who seems very much confused, but it's looking like they're getting out of it and wanting a brand new start, but it's not really clarified. Yeah, so it's Leo, I'm gonna swear to God. So it's looking like they do have an offer for a brand new beginning with you, they do want a partnership with you, but they know they have to sort out through something in their life before they can show up with this for you. Either a situation, a person, or something that's not beneficial, that's kind of standing in between you guys at this point. So they're working through that, and once they figure that out, then they can come in and give you that offer that you're pretty much waiting for. All right, so let's pull some advice for you. It's looking like I think you're working on yourself right now. It's kind of looking like you are putting yourself back together. You're putting all the puzzle pieces of you back in place. And then once you finish doing that, then the love will come in as well. You know, kind of like keep working on yourself, do whatever it is that you're doing to rebuild yourself up, and then love is going to pour in also. Probably the same person, if not a new person, you know. You never know. Alright, Leo, so that is what I have for you, the greatest sign in the... No, you're not. You know you're not. You know you're not. You got your flaws. I got my own. You know, I think one of the things that I love about my sign, about Leo, that makes me laugh like crazy, is that sometimes when we get stubborn, we kind of like, let's say I'm discussing something with somebody and during the conversation I realize that I'm not right, but I keep on doing that thing where, you know, even though I know I'm not right, in the back of my head is like, yeah, this is not going anywhere because I know I'm not right, but I still keep on, you know, holding on to that as if, no, I'm right, I don't care. It's that kind of stubbornness, like childish even kind of thing. I kind of love that about us. It's not good for others, I know, but it's funny to me when I realize we're doing it. I don't care if I'm not right, I'm gonna show that I am. I don't give a fuck. Saggy! Let's see what's happening for Sagittarius. God, I love this deck, but it's going out so fast. Sagittarius. You are in a place where it's looking like you have so many options and so many things that it got you really, really trapped in your head. So many things going on. You're looking at things as if, you know, like this is good for me, and 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 everything's good for me. But I can't have all of those things. So I need to choose something that's the best thing for me. And it's like this going back and forth and thinking of things like that, like I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. It kind of put you in a place where you're feeling trapped, and you know that you need to put something behind. And once you do that, then the right thing will show up, and you know what it is, but you don't want to do it. You do not want to put that something behind. Your person is kind of saying, to hell with that. You think you've got so many options. I'm an option for you. I'm gone. I'm out of here. So they're stepping kind of into their power, whoever this is, and they're willing to give someplace else, it seems. If you're not willing to share with them, they're willing to just move on and give someplace else where it's received properly. Not in this kind of, oh, I don't know if I want you, but I want this, I want that, and you. Nope. They're like, yeah, no, this is not happening. Your connection, it's showing up because in their spread they're showing up as the Empress, and the connection spread, the King of Wands shows up here, which I think is you, and it's kind of saying that you're very resistant to this, whatever this is. You may not want to drop something to make things work with whoever this is, but you do have, you do have this in your mind. You do have this, let's do this. This spark of, I want to do this with you. I want to start this with you. But you are so resistant to this. It's there's something here that's holding you back, and I think it's your own thoughts, unfortunately. So there is possibility, there is the energy of a brand new beginning with this person, that if you're not gonna give it to them, they're gonna go someplace else and share whatever they have with somebody else. So let's pull some advice for you, Saggy. It's showing up again in your advice. You're at this place where you can decide what you want. And it's looking like it's bringing you a lot of... It's bringing you down. It's bringing you really, really down. And you still can't decide. I want to clarify what this is, what you can't decide on, because it's looking like you're in this state of like brain freeze where you don't see a way out of whatever this is. And you want to, you really want to, but you can't see where it is, what it is, the way out. So I want to clarify this Two of Pentacles, where it's about you not being able to choose. Being at a standstill. There may be two people involved here besides you. So you might be dealing with choosing between two people here. That one of them you do see the potential in building with them. The other one seems more like an obligation, like, yeah, I'm with this person because I have to. I don't know which is which. My guess from what I'm seeing is that you do want to build a very solid new beginning and possible commitment with a earth sign. And there's an air sign here that you may be with them just because you have to, because your family expects that of you, your friends, your who knows what. It's looking like you want a person that you're not currently with, and the person that you're currently with, you're with them out of some sort of obligation. So, Saggy, that's it for you. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Let's see how Taurus is doing these days. Taurus, you may be in a place where you want to kind of isolate yourself from the world, from whatever is going on, but this is in regards to a commitment of some sort. And you are trying to bring justice to a situation, to this kind of situation, this commitment, whatever it is. So that's why you took some time off, and you need to figure things out to bring some sort of justice in this situation. Your partner is definitely walking away from something. It doesn't have to be a person that they're walking away from. They're walking away from deception, they're walking away from lies, they're walking away from something that doesn't serve them anymore. They're putting something behind. All right, the connection. There's something here about... There's some ego at play here, a clash of egos between an earth sign and a water sign here. But I feel like, Taurus, you're kind of stepping into your power. And it kind of feels like, you know, once you get out of this hermit mode where you went inside to look for answers and whatever it is that you're looking for, it kind of feels like you're stepping into your own power, and then you know exactly how to deal with this situation. You know, you kind of like, oh, that's what it was? Okay, well then I'll do that. You know, whatever it is, good, bad, whatever it is, you kind of step into your power, and you're becoming very powerful in making decisions, the right decisions for yourself in regards to this person. Let's pull some advice for you. Pull some advice. What does Taurus need to do at this point? So it feels like you do want to offer love to somebody. You're still in a very yeah, I hate when this happens, when there's kind of contradiction in the cards. You're in a place where you do want to offer an equal give and take, but you're in a place where you're juggling. So I don't know if you know exactly who you want to offer this to. It may be yourself, the person that you're dealing with, other people, no idea. So let me clarify this Two of Pentacles for you, where you feel a little stuck. You do know what you want. You want to offer stability and equal give and take and love to a situation. You just don't know to who or what. yet. So let's clarify this Two of Pentacles in your advice. Apparently you do know. You do, I don't. You know who you want to offer this to. You've made up your mind, whoever this is, and you want to offer them a brand new beginning, and you want to do it really, really fast. You want to go and get them, whoever this is. It could be the person you're dealing with here. Even though they're trying to leave something behind, you may be like, no, no, no. You're not leaving anything behind. I'm coming to get you. Or somebody else. Or there's no more or. You're definitely in that place where you're not confused anymore. Or you will be soon. Where things are going to be very, very clear to you. And you're going to know who to offer this brand new beginning to. Okay? So this is what's happening for Taurus. You're coming out of a confusing kind of state, apparently. So let's do Capricorn and Virgo. Capricorn now. I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I'm not. I got a funny sneeze sometimes, especially if I get a cold. You would laugh so hard if you were around me when I sneeze, when I get a cold. I do. And then I sneeze and then I do laugh hard. And then it's looking even more funny. So, Cappy. Somebody's looking at their options and they're finally figuring out that they want... You are looking at your options and you're finally figuring out that you want a partnership of some sort with someone, and you're gonna go get it. You're gonna go do it fast and determined and very ambitious about it. Your partner is actually kind of meeting you halfway, kinda. They're taking their time though, so they do want to offer something to you. But they're going through this period of time where they have to face to... I think they've been deceptive in the past, and they're finally realizing that, and they're working on that. They're taking a look at that, and then they're putting things into balance. They want to bring justice to the situation, so I think that's why they're taking a closer look at that. Like, how have I been deceptive? How did I, hurt this person? Why did I do it? And things like that. So they're in that place right now where they're figuring that out. And once they figure that out, they're ready to come in. And it's kind of looking like the same thing in the connection spread, where it's saying that somebody's leaving something behind. So I think once they figure that out, you might have been an option for this person. So you might have been a choice, and you were like, yeah, no, I want this, I really want this, but I'm out of here. So I think now they're working through that, and once they put something behind that wasn't very satisfying for the connection, then this is ready to set off into the sunset with the sun. You might be dealing with a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart just because you've got here the Queen of Wands, the Sun. There may be a Pisces involved, a Libra. Those things may be in your chart, or you may be dealing with those kind of signs. And yeah, this is where the connection is heading. Once somebody puts that situation that didn't quite benefit you guys in the past, then this connection is ready to go. So advice for Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn. All right, Cappy, you may be going through some sort of a change right now. Sudden change, fast change. Okay. You stopping here? I don't need help. Somebody does, obviously. So the Tower, you get the Tower, first card in your advice. So I think it's saying just let it happen. And another thing that you get is the Three of Swords. I think this needs to... This is looking like... This is looking like unfinished business for me. Like your partner and you, whoever, I think both of you kind of backed away from the situation without really healing the kind of problems that you may have had in the past. And I think the Tower is kind of asking you both to address that and to, start fixing that so that this can come in a brand new beginning in love. And I think it's about to happen, and it's happening fast. If either you're going through it or it's gonna happen, just know that it's coming in fast. Alright, so when you see the Tower, you don't have to expect like big, huge, humongous, life-changing. It can be an issue like this where people just parted in some sort of a fast, unexpected way, and they left some unfinished business, and now, things need to be balanced out somehow. So it could be that even. It's not something like, whoa, it's gonna completely change my life now. Not necessarily. Don't take it as, whoa. It's not bad all the time. Most of the times I see the Tower as good, actually, but depending on what's clarifying it, sure, but... So, that's what I have for you, Cappy. Let's move on to Virgo, the final sign. I have Virgo in... half my birth chart as Virgo. I swear to God. So my birth chart kind of looks like, you see all those lines going from like everywhere. My birth chart looks, it has like 2-3 lines in Taurus in this side, and then everything is to the left somehow. And half my chart looks like it's Virgo for some reason. Not that I have a problem with that, I love Virgos. But, fire and earth. Like the fire wants to be very passionate and very... and earth wants to be like, chill. It's fine, it's cool, we got this. Which I kind of am, which is funny, but it's kind of like this ongoing energy. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but then I want to chill. So, Virgo, let's see where you're at. Virgo, you get the Judgment here right in the middle of your spread. So you're trying very hard. Not very hard. It seems like you have help from, you know, the universe, spirit, whoever you want to, you know, your guides, whoever you want to believe in, or whoever you choose to assist you. It's kind of pushing you through this change where you... I don't know if this is more like... It's looking like you're pushed to leave something behind so that something new and better can come in. So I don't know if this is something that you may have intentionally thought you would do, but it's looking like you're being pushed to do this, which is not bad because it's bringing you love in the end. Your person, whoever you're thinking of, whoever you're dealing of, they are ready to come for you, and they are ready to have this fabulous relationship with you that's gonna bring the both of you stability and love and all those things. However, the connection right now is not looking really satisfying. The connection is in a place where things have been said, things have been done, nobody's taking any action, not you or your partner right now. Nobody's moving, nobody's doing anything, and you're both kind of in that place where, yeah, but if I take this chance, then, you know, we might go back to what it was, like fighting and things like that. Nobody's looking at this quite positively, I would say, for some reason. But it does end in the Strength card, which means that things are going to change here. Somebody's going to snap out of it. I think both of you will, and you're going to start looking at things that were positive in between you, and both of you are going to want to work on this, and it's going to require strength to work through this. So let's take an advice for you. Let's pull up an advice for Virgo. Ice cream! Virgo, the advice is ice cream. You need ice cream. Yeah, it's saying that your advice is that you need to start working on seeing things in a different light, like looking at things differently, because you see them in that backstabbing kind of situation, you know, which I think it's good to be cautious to an extent. You know, if you're thinking of your partner that they're, you know, this bastard that lied to me, that cheated on me, that I think even in that, where we put people behind us or situations, we need to balance things out. Like, I'm sure there must have been something good in that relationship that kept it going, you know, but people get stuck in you know, this energy sometimes where they feel like it's that person's fault, not mine. I was the best, and they were backstabbing me, and they were bad to me, and things like that. But I think this is saying that once that is resolved and put behind, or even balanced out, you're gonna be victorious in whatever way it is. Maybe with this person, maybe on your own. It does look like it's within a commitment. So, and okay, he wants to play. Not now. Give me a couple of minutes. So it does say that once you put that behind, it's all gonna be fine. And I know it's hard, especially when you get stuck like that in your head, but that's what it's saying. Put that behind, and then we can give you this. Leave that, take this. Okay, so this is what I have for you for this weekend. All signs. And this is probably going to develop in a, you know, a live kind of thing that I'm going to be putting out there maybe twice a week to check in on the energies for all signs. It's going to be in time though, and I'm going to let you know when that is. So I'll be doing July readings soon. I'll be putting them up really soon for you, and also next week's readings. And that's it, because my dog says it's time to go, so it's time to go.